Welcome to the 2024 Stellaris Ship Design Guide, version 3.12. It's good to be back. When my last ship design video was released, the game was going through a lot of ship, fleet, and weapon rebalancing. There was a lot of discussion as to what weapons to use, and there were some prevailing theories. However, now that a lot of time has passed, I feel an update is necessary. Now that I have a lot more battle-tested experience with the last changes. So in this video, I will briefly cover each ship type and the new weapons I have been using to utterly crush the computer in PvE. I will be spending most of the video going over the new changes, so I will not really rehash a lot of old knowledge that has already been talked about or that has simply not changed as far as my recommendations. Some of what I go over will absolutely help in PvP, but as PvP meta is extremely complex and changing, you may want to view some videos or channels that focus on that, as it is very different from what you would do against the computer AI in PvE. So first we have Corvettes. This is the first ship you are going to get when you spawn in. Get autocannons as soon as you can, and fill with them. Autocannons may not always be optimal for PvP, but in PvE they are absolutely strong. One reason you may have not considered is that autocannons have a very high DPS and thus raise fleet power considerably fast, which having a higher number quicker increases relative power to other empires much faster, making subjugation much easier among other actions. Also, I have yet to get hard countered by the computer AI using them, so fill every small weapon slot with them. Use the interceptor sections on the Corvette. Use the interceptor section on the Corvette. For shields and armor, just do half and half or close to. So, for example, if you have 4 armor or shield slots, do 2 shields and 2 armor. Do that for all the ships in your fleet. Next is destroyers. For these you want the gunship bow and gunship stern. Try to get swarmer missiles in the medium slots, autocannons in the small slots. If you don't have swarmer missiles, just fill with autocannons. So we are on to cruisers. Get these ASAP. Carriers are the backbone of the fleet when fighting the computer. This is because fighters counter frigate spam from the computer. They are the only weapon that does. Fill the small slots with autocannons and fill the medium slots with missiles, or just use autocannons if you don't have missiles. Use point defense on the red slots, broadside bow, hangar core, and gunship stern. Make sure to select carrier combat computer, not artillery. Very important. At some point the computer is going to get battleships. Make sure you get them before the computer does. Research a spinal mount bow or a spinal mount weapon. Really, any will get the job done. Slap that on the spinal mount bow. So research a spinal mount weapon, an X slot weapon, and use that. Until you get a spinal mount weapon such as a tachyon lance or a giga cannon, choose the hangar bow with the carrier core for even more fighters. Fill small slots with autocannons and medium slots with swarm missiles, or just fill with autocannons if you don't have missiles, as always. So for auxiliary slots on most ships, I have found a mixture of capacitors and hardeners. Play around with those for the best fit. Go with whatever tech shows up first. Titans, defense platforms, and frigates are unchanged from the last video. That's it, guys. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you guys thought of this new format. My plan is to use this format to push videos out quicker and more often, with a little bit of sacrifice of quality, but the quality should get better with these videos as I pump out more and more of them. I just want to shy away from my original format, which, while made some good quality videos, were very hard to make and took a long time. So I'm trying to, broaden my horizons and and get better at making videos quicker. So hopefully I can do that. Tell me what you think of this new format. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave a comment. Subscribe. You know what to do. All that good stuff. I'll see you next time.